currently driving through an old neighborhood, in one of the neighborhoods I grew up in, and just reminiscing on all the memories, reminding myself a lot has happened. A lot happens in one's life, especially if you don't have everything in control. You're not necessarily in control of your life. It's just that life happens. Yeah, it's just must say it's kind of hard to deal with all those memories, good ones, good ones that have passed, from perhaps say people that you won't ever see again, so that makes it a bit harder. Definitely. But that's life. Yeah, it was a nice trip now, just driving through all the neighborhoods, checking everything out, planning forward. Gas is very important, saying this a petrol engine. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Try to be positive every single day. Trust that God has a purpose with each and every one of us. That no matter what obstacle comes our way, we've always got the upper hand if we abide in His law. And trust. Take up a cross. I'll go straight. Yeah, pick up a cross and do what is right. I want to show you guys. I used to live in these buildings actually. Jeez, I'm gonna pass them now. When I was a kid, the others are there and there. Yeah, I'm using my selfie cam. I need to sort this thing out as well. I'm gonna be making videos and stuff, recording. I know I need one of those those microphones that work well with devices and stuff. Gotta get that sorted if I'm gonna be doing this more full time. Very interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of planning that needs to be done. I see when you're doing stuff like this. Just gotta get it done, Interesting to see. Sort this thing out. Interesting to see where this journey is gonna take me, how it's gonna lead me into a new life. All the choices that I make, because that's life after all. Gotta take a leap. Gotta make choices. If you don't make those choices, no matter how insane those choices seem like in the moment, or even in the past and the future, you've got to get them done in order to see if you'll come out victorious. But I believe if done with will, and power and authority in Christ, doors can open in ways we will never understand. I've seen it myself, honestly, in this life. That's why I believe what I believe, is because I've seen the power of it. I see light and dark, day and night, right and wrong, interesting to see what I'd learn in this new season. Because if you don't learn moving forward, you haven't, grown. And I feel like the whole purpose of living is to grow. While you're here, take the time to grow. I used to sleep in this park actually as well. I've just driven past it just now. Once in a container earlier in my life. Yeah, things have been up and things have really nicely up, and then things have been really horribly down. So I've had the best of both worlds, but I haven't had the best of the best world. And the goal is to ultimately get to the best of the best world frequency, in all aspects of life, whether it be emotionally, financially, spiritually. But I want to be, at the best of the best that I can be stage of my life, so that I could be living, number one, a good life, and sharing my journey with others to hopefully inspire others to also be able to empower them living the best of their life. We all gotta live our best life, the best of our lives. Like, there should be no undermining your best life. I feel like people undermine people and what they say, and instead of just helping people pursue what they feel like, people don't. And I mean, number one, yeah, that's a letdown. It's a letdown to see that people are inspired, are left to fend for themselves, if that even makes sense. And when they become successful, people like, yeah, but he's just lucky, or she's just lucky. No, sometimes, or most of the times, it's not just luck, it's just mercy and grace from God. That's an honest fact. I feel like, there's so many things in life attributing to one's success and getting there. It's like seeing someone in his or her supercar or nice car, big house, or living a nice vacation and life, good work, whatever. You don't know always what those people needed to go through to get to where they needed to be. The hard work, maybe the disappointments, the letdowns, the embarrassing moments of having to go out and do what you need to do. Sometimes it's not always fun, doing whatever you need to do, as a job, or to make an income, or get to where you needed to go. I mean, if Coca-Cola stopped selling their Cokes after not getting sales and people not being interested because they don't like it, or whatever it may be, I don't know, why is it such a success? Because they kept on trying. They did their best. It's like any massive company out there. If they didn't try, they wouldn't have been massive. Now, it's only with persistency that you're able to excel, I feel like. Yeah, I'm now on my way to a cafe. I want to go see how it looks like there. There's like free parking spots, so there's no problem. It's in between two schools. It's a Chinese school, and then there's this private school. Literally right next to each other, and then the cafe is like in the middle. I'll have a look at it right now. It's a beautiful day. I'm not gonna lie, some beautiful clouds. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, and thanks for tuning in and hearing me speak up a bit, just not speaking up, but just, sharing my mind. There's a damn chicken, no jokes.